Hello and welcome back here to the Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver reboot. Remaster, shall I say, not reboot. Reboot would be pretty awesome actually, come to think about it. But like, we are playing the newly released remasters of Soul Reaver 1 and 2. And it's my suspicion that if this game does pretty well, there'll be Legacy of Kain Defiance remaster as well, but that's just a suspicion. For now, we have to get into the Sanctuary of the Clans and confront Kain again. He completely destroyed us with a Soul Reaver charge beam attack. Let's just warp into the spectral, or shift I should say, and then we're going to phase through a few gates. Give me that. You're too slow. Don't need to shift because we can just walk on through, can't we? Well, we need to be in the spectral to phase through these gates that will remain closed. Let me just check something out as well. This is a really silly thing to do mid-record, but I'm doing it anyways. See what my sound is like. Sounds fine. Every now and then my PC would decide to reset my audio levels for some reason. It's mighty frustrating. But anyways, back to Kain.
My wayward son returns.
So I have. Alright, this is pretty easy boss fight. Yeah.
So it unfolds, and we are a step closer to our destinies. I swore I saw a glint of satisfaction in Kain's eye when the Soul Reaver was destroyed. I did not understand the game that Kain was playing, but I knew the finishing move.
From this moment and ever afterward, you and this blade are inextricably bound. Soul Reaver and Reaver of Souls, your destinies are intertwined. By destroying the sword, you have liberated it from its corporeal prison and restored it to its true form, a wraith blade, its energy unbound. No longer a physical blade, it can only manifest itself in the material realm when your strength is fully restored. Once manifest, it will sustain you.
What are you, little soul? Another of Kain's creatures come to taunt this bound spectre.
I did not intend to disturb your rest.
Rest. A body is needed for sleep. Flesh and bones are required to recline. No, child. All I may do is watch, and remember, ceaselessly conscious as this wretched world's history unfurls. Ghastly past, insufferable future, are they one and the same? Am I always here?
How have you come to haunt these pillars?
Kain refused the sacrifice. The pillar of balance, corrupted to its core, stands as a monument to his blind ambition. Now these pillars serve only to bind me here, my prison and eternal home, thanks to the avarice of your master, Kain.
That bastard can claim no allegiance from me.
Then we share a common foe, Raziel. Return here when you have need. Ariel remembers what others have forgotten.
Okay, I've got the Soul Reaver. It's part of me now. It's bound to me. And there's the middle section there, you can talk to Ariel. Above it is the health refill, and then there's the Eldritch energy refills in case you need to refill, you know?
May you find peace here, Raziel. Far in the eastern mountains, a stifled titan stands in mute surrender, unwilling host to a parasitic swarm.
Righty. So Ariel kind of acts as a kind of mentor role to Raziel, like she did with Kain, giving him like a few tips as to where you should go next. And yes, like with all the other kind of references that I've made about like Metroid stuff, this game has secrets to unlock that you can only get if you have acquired the right abilities or items and stuff like that. The item in question here is I have the Soul Reaver, so there's a few like locations that will have like the Soul Reaver blade on it that will basically say, hey, look at me, you can you can majiggy here, put the blade in. Now I have to annihilate 10 vampires with this blade. Soul Reaver has the ability to completely destroy them. As the Elder God said, it will retain my health so long as I've not been hit. If I get hit, the blade disappears, but it is great at just annihilating enemies like that. Doom on him are not really that powerful, though. Well, they are. They're like the third most powerful of Kain's broods. But they're no match for the power of the Soul Reaver.
Your brother Zephon's keep lies far to the east, beyond the ruins that greeted your first exit from the underworld. He and his brood have cocooned themselves in a derelict cathedral, having murdered its human guardians.
Okay. So I've taken out 3 of them. Time to take out a few more. And there's going to be a 5 and 6 coming up. these dudes. It's a pretty cool move. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh! Well, he spotted me, but not for long. This is gonna be 7. I might just go backwards and forwards. Yeah, I'm gonna go backwards and forwards. Maybe 8, 9, 10. Right? No, you know what? We'll just naturally get it from playing the game. I don't have to actually just like keep doing this. I do like myself some trophies though. With certain games, the novelty of the Legacy of Kain games, I do like the fact that they have trophy support now. And also, I am going to be... I just realised, because like the copy that I've bought includes the PlayStation 4 versions of the games as well, the PlayStation 5, so it's like 2 sets of trophies, so I can redo all the Blood Omen stuff again. Which I'm not going to do a record for that, but like, I am 100% in these games. It's like one of the only few series that I'm actually going to do it for. I'm not going to do it for, say, like Ghost of Tsushima or anything like that, but for the Legacy of Kain stuff, absolutely. Because I adore these games. Right. Oh, this next bit's going to be a bit of a long one. Quite a long one. Praise! It is funny how the camera is clipping through the geometry every now and then, because the game was not originally meant to be in like this kind of aspect ratio. So there's a little bit of these like things that you can see of like the terrain in the world, but it's fine. It's not game breaking. A little bit of immersion breaking, sure, but like I'm at that point now where it's like, for this series, it gets a pass. Right, the Zeph on him. I always find them a bit trickier. The other brothers with their offspring can be tricky as well, don't get me wrong. But these guys, they're like spider-like creatures that like to jump about. Oh, look at him in his new kind of like HD form. He looks pretty gross. He's pretty dead though. feel like the game's telling me something. Go upwards, I think it's trying to say. God damn, it feels good playing at 60 frames per second. I know that the Dreamcast version was at 60 frames as well, but I never played that one. I contemplated it, but I don't have a Dreamcast. And I did actually get, like, I think it's called the Dolphin emulator. There was, or like the Red emulator or something like that. So I did emulate, like, Crazy Taxi, but I decided not to do that with this series. Oh, I see, cocooning your victims, huh? Oh.
Once a testament to mankind's defiance of Kain's empire, this towering cathedral now stood derelict. The humans who worshipped here, dead for centuries. Its architects conceived this tower as a holy weapon against the vampire menace, a colossal instrument of brass and stone. The cathedral's pipes, once tuned to blast a deadly hymn, now stood silent, and these vacant spaces whistled their impotence.
Righty. This is going to be a big section. Very big section. I keep hitting. I'm instinctively hitting the L1 button for some reason. I'm not too sure why. I just am. Ooh, I wonder if this is the way that I should go first. I can't remember. It is not. Right, it's the other way first. Yeah, because I have to face through the gate, don't I? Yes. I remember. I like how the brothers give you your abilities in the game. And, whoa, okay. Let's just get that soul really quick. Ah, okay. You die. I don't think this is enough. No, it's not enough. Yeah, the brothers will give you your abilities by, like, you just naturally absorbing their souls. Eating their souls, shall I say. And, one of the last brothers to give you ability is, like, it's an interesting ability, but they never use it again in the entire series. It's just at the end of Soul Reaver 1 that you need to use it. Ah, yes. Back to the block puzzles. This is Lara Croft's fault, by the way. I joke about that, but it is her fault. She's the one who popularized blocks. I have to say, the texture work looks lovely for the second game here. Let's try and optimize it. Almost there. So smooth, so fast. This is just the first bit of the cathedral as well. It's gonna get longer. Sucks to be the humans who are cocooned up. Oh, this is simpler. Just hit the switch and then jump on it. Easy. It's like an eldritch thing right there. Oh. I think there's something that says glide for 30 seconds. Like a trophy. We can try and time it up. Right. Oh, I messed it up straight away. Haha. This is not 30 seconds. No way even close to 30 seconds that was. I'll find a point in which to glide. Ah yeah, secrets within the world itself. So I believe this takes you back outside, maybe? Oh no, it takes you over here. Oops. I know there's a point to return to the physical world somewhere around here. But where? Oh, interesting. I could have sworn there was like a point where you could. Is it up here? Ah, yeah, it's over there. We're gonna have a little like talk about Defiance here just for 1 second, but in Defiance, you can climb up walls in the spectral realm. You can't do that in Soul Reaver 1 and 2. It's just a little design thing that they decided, you know what, to make it just a faster like playthrough experience. We're just gonna ignore that rule about like being able to climb things in the spectral realm. Right. Typically with the PlayStation 1 control, I would walk across that pipe very carefully. But because of the smoothness of the 60 frames per second and full camera control, I can easily just run along the pipe without a hitch. Ah, puzzle. You have to hit the 2 bells. But one is further away than the other. Oh, a human. So these were kind of like, they're kept in the game, but they're vampire worshippers. There was supposed to be a bigger subplot with them later on in the Human Citadel, which is a kind of like lost area, but you can experience it in this collection. They added in a few of the lost levels. I will not be showcasing the lost levels. There'll be other like creators who are going to showcase those. Oops, daisies. Right, okay. Impalement time. If I impale them, it won't spawn any others in. Just keep him impaled. Yeah, if you get hit once, as I said, you lose your Soul Reaver, and your health will deplenish. I can't even speak. It will go down. Is deplenish the right word? I don't know. There's a word for it. My health is going down slowly. So I need to have souls to replenish my health. I think it is deplenish. I think that is the word. Wait a minute, have I done something? Oh, I think I did a wrong thing. I did a wrong thing. Interesting. That doesn't happen to me often, by the way. But I put a block in the wrong place. Yeah, you can see that little line going across Raziel, basically saying get some health, or else you're gonna fade away. Oh shit. Didn't mean to pick that up, but it's happened. Alright, let's just move the block. It's already in the right position. So we'll just have to push it in there. That's all we have to do. Alright, that's enough souls. That guy he can live. He's undead, but he can live. Right. Hit the 2 bells to destroy the glass. Anyways, the vampire worshippers, yes. There was going to be another kind of like... Classically, this game was like cut down a little bit to fit in the time window of its release schedule, and which wasn't too bad. It actually went into like its favor, really, because they ended up like decided to do like a sequel, whereas this game, from what I recall, was supposed to be like a one and done kind of like series. Kain was supposed to die in the first game, essentially. Oh, this is like a long one, doesn't it? That's because it is. Keep getting distracted with block puzzles. What was I trying to say? What was I trying to say? I've forgotten. My brain is just filled with like, how do I solve this? Oh yeah, the priests, the vampire like worshippers. Their whole like spiel is obviously they worship like Kain. But there was supposed to be like extra bits after, like where this game leaves off. There's like a bit more story to tell, and a few more boss fights and such, and like the human vampire worshippers. There was going to be a place in the human citadel, which is a complete optional area in this version of the game. There's going to be like a boss fight. That's what I was trying to get at. God damn, it took me a long time to say it, but like I'm just thinking about like how to move these blocks a bit too much. Right. Moving swiftly along. I play this game too much. That breaks the glass. Yes, yes, yes. And then we need to get through that door that I just passed right there. But the door will shut quicker than I can run to it, so ooh, what do we do in that scenario? Well, I've got a very unique ability. Just stop time itself. Well, time hasn't stopped per se. That's you. Die. Ooh. All right. Give me your soul. Sometimes, like when you're feeding on them and trying to get the Soul Reaver back, it gives you just a little bit less than what you need. So it looks like you have full health, but you're just off by a little, and it's something that I noticed. I'm like, are they having a laugh? And basically, I feel like they are having a bit of a laugh when like you're just a little off. Hello, yeah. Some of these guys are pretty cool. That guy's a flamethrower, by the way. Oh, you know what? I never actually noticed that you could look up. Which is really stupid because, like, you can, when I said you can actually by holding the R2 button in certain locations, but I never knew there was another one. Like, this is the first time. A Soul Reaver exclusive. There's 2 vampire hunters over here. One with a crossbow, one with a flamethrower. You learn new things every time you play it, I suppose. Technically, I don't need to get any of the health pickups or anything like that. I can just go through. It's not a really challenging game. It's more of a kind of like, it's one of those early like traversal platformers with like this kind of shift mechanic. So the combat, it's kind of like a cat and mouse combat thing, of like just trying to hit the enemy with the perfect like hit for that part, but this is going to be random. Yeah, it's kind of like you just have to kind of feel out the combat a little bit. There we go. To find the right hymn, the right note to shatter the glass. Oh, I wonder if there's something apparently for wiping out all the vampires, like with a hymn blast. I'm not entirely too sure how to achieve it. Nope, close it. Yeah, so anyways, I don't need to pick up any of the health upgrades. I meant to say health upgrades or the Eldritch Energy things. I don't actually have to get any of the other glyphs. It's just additive stuff. Like, you have enough health to like get through the entire game. Some of the later enemies can be a bit tricky, but they're completely, you can deal with them very easy. There's some secrets that, well, I mean, all the secrets are worth getting, but there's some that are more valuable than others. I'll put it this way: there's some, like a Reaver, like specific secret that is quite useful. Okay. Dung, 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 dung. Can't even begin to tell you how frustrating it is playing this game for the first time without actually knowing where to go or what to do. Like, pushing those pipes over then took very long as a child to figure out. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna be one of those, huh? Well, I'm glad I killed you. Oh, get up there. I forget, does this raise the platform? Oh, it lowers that one. So much for me saying, I remember all this stuff. Well, I'll tell you this, I know there's two guys here. Whoa, shit! This entire section's all about getting up this cathedral. This is completely useless, but it wakes up some of the guys. Its only purpose is to mess you up. Now, for the longest time, I didn't realise that there was pipes above this thing that you can use as a weapon in case you lose the Soul Reaver. But there's pipes up there. Anyways, let's push this. No, push it, Raziel, push it. There you go. Push. Push again. Push again. Here we go. So I've got my way to come back. Say goodbye to your body. Alright, the last one. Oh shit. Yeah, I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. Push the big pipe. No. No. Oh. Well, it's okay. It's just one of those kind of games. Alright, Raziel. There we go. Ooh. No, you don't. No, we just have to go across. Don't go down, we go across. Because we have to go through another. You know what? I'm not going to deal with you. You're a bit of a nuisance. Let's go upwards. Oh, we're at the top. Yes, we are. That, as a child, took me so long to get through, whereas now I can just breeze through it. And obviously, with like, if you have the enhanced hints on, it'll tell you like the little things that you can, like the little valves that you can turn around and stuff like that. Whereas before, you didn't have that with the original PlayStation version of the game, so it's a bit more user-friendly now. player friendly now. Anyways, let's continue onwards. Our brothers await, so let's not keep them waiting, shall we?
Prodigal son, there is no returning for you, Raziel.
Zephan, your visage becomes you. It's an appropriate reflection of your soul.
And you are not his handsome Raziel anymore. His precious firstborn son turned betrayer. You have missed so many changes, little Raziel. Look around you. See how the human's weapon of destruction has become my home. Indeed, my body. A cocoon of brick and granite from which to watch a pupating world.
A crevice in which to cower, only scuttling from the shadows to devour a victim already ensnared in your cowardly trap. But you've made the mistake of leaving me unbound, and it is you who must succumb to my will.
Will, instinct, reflex action. The insect mind finds little difference. I warn you, brother. As my stature has grown, so it is matched by my appetite. Step forward, morsel.
Okay, here I am. Come get me. What are you gonna do? Oh, he's gonna hit me with everything he has. Oh. Whoa. Oh, Zephan can shift as well. Alright, come on. Drain me. Alright. It's this one. Huh, not enough. There we go. I was about to like go back to a different area to get souls just to like spawn into the world. Right, there's an achievement for destroying his 4 legs as well, so we're going to be doing that. I think we might need a Soul Reaver to annihilate his legs. I think.
Come to test me again, brother? I grow weary of your meddling.
Oh. I'm gonna smack his legs anyways. Oh, so we don't, we just have to hit them down. That's pretty damn cool. Got that leg. Got all your legs. Now it's just you, baby. Yes, burn with your own lava acid. Lavi. Watch as he excretes them. Oh. He was going whole hog on me then. Right, Zephon. There we go. Zephon, you're finished.
Zephon's apostate soul has bestowed on you a new gift. Like his vampire spawn, you are able to scale certain walls which are otherwise impassable, but only in the physical realm. In the spirit world, these insubstantial edifices will not support you.
Right.
In the mountains beyond the pillars, Nosgoth's cataclysms have exposed an ancient crime. Endowed with Zephon's soul, you may now progress where your path was hitherto impeded.
Good to know. It doesn't really... Oops, daisies, don't really want to be going back to the old style graphics. It doesn't really tell you where to go, though, does it? Well, kind of. No, it doesn't. Find the hidden tomb. Where? Oh, I guess if I had the hints on it, it might actually tell me. Yeah, just out of curiosity. Hints. So I wonder if I go all the way to the top. No. Well, it matters not. I'm not having them on. Yes, I will save because I just defeated my second brother, Zephon. And I have the ability to climb up on walls. So there's actually a few things that I can actually do now. And thus, I'm going to do them. Get a few secrets that I know of. That's something that I will say. I like the fact that it tells you, like, at the bottom right corner there, like, how many items there are per kind of, like, region. It doesn't outright say they're here, but it gives you like an indication of how many there are. So I appreciate that as a completionist. Like, look, there's one right there that I'm just like, how do I get there? Actually, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I don't think I've ever... Ooh. Ooh. How do I? There'll be a way. But that is something for later. For now... I'm going back this way. So I can now climb these like patterned walls like that. Means they're climbable. Increase my health a little bit. I'm just doing a little bit of like a collect thing right now, as you can see. Just a little bit. It's not going to be like a full collectathon, because I need 2 more... Well, I need 1 more very specific ability. And then I guess the last ability you could class it as is also quite useful to have. Ah, interesting. I forgot about the fact that I need to be in the material realm. I think my brain might be dying. Well, I guess technically, after a certain age, your brain is dying. My body is failing me. But hopefully it can last out for a few more years. Praise. I've completely forgotten what I was trying to do. It wasn't there just yet, it was the Melchiah's region, wasn't it, that I want to go to. Yeah, the sound effects are a little bit different. That was one of the criticisms that I've seen. I've seen like a lot of reviews on this, and like, believe me, I'm a fanboy as well, but like, a lot of these reviews that I've been seeing have been like, very, very just like fanboy. They don't see any of the faults, and there are a few things, just a few minor differences, but this is just me being a fan. So like, the sound effect of walking through the warp gates, a little bit different in this version of the game, but it's not like a huge radical thing. Those guys didn't even stand a chance. What's down here? Let's find out. Ooh.
With this artifact, your glyph energy capacity is increased.
Very good. I think it automatically increases as you get new glyphs as well. But there's like 3 or 4 of those that I just collected in the world. Seamless. Right, back to the abyss. Yeah, the sound effect's different from like going from one gate to another. There's a bit of a warp effect in Soul Reaver 2 apparently that is a little bit different as well. This is kind of unnecessary, but I just want to destroy that guy. Let's go back over here anyways. I jumped down here just in case those I think they're called Shua. I just jumped down there in case they hit me. They might get like a lucky hit in, and then I'd have to actually fight them, you know, to get enough health to phase through the gates, that kind of thing. It's just easier to just avoid them. Oh, yeah, I keep accidentally hitting the R2 button then, a little bit. What guidance does Ariel have?
Like a corpse in a shallow grave, corruption rises to the surface. Beyond these pillars, the defiled victim mutely screams its outrage.
It's a little tear in the world there as well, right underneath me with these textures, but it's not that big of a deal. I usually go left, but in this case, going right is the faster option. However, both these doors lead to the same place anyways. And I'd rather do a bit more killing. Or reaving. Soul reaving. That gotta be an enhanced Doomarum. You're not afraid that I just destroyed your brother like that? I guess he isn't. That dude thought he could win. I have to say, this day-night cycle is kind of like sticking to night quite a bit, isn't it? Is it supposed to alternate? Who knows?
The ancient tomb of the Seraphim, once impenetrably sealed, now ravaged by Nosgoth's upheavals, its mysteries lay exposed. In the time of Vorador, centuries before Kain was made, the Seraphim warrior priests waged a merciless war against the vampire tribes of Nosgoth. Emboldened by righteousness, they committed unspeakable and indiscriminate acts of violence, massacring fledglings and ancients alike. They decimated entire bloodlines in mere decades. Now their husks lay here, murderers enshrined.
Ooh, the Seraphim. Long dead, but not forgotten. They still hold weight with just the name of their order. Anywho, let's get in there. Apparently, there's something within that we must see. So, let's go.
Take heed, Raziel. A forgotten history lies within. Know thyself, though it may destroy you.
Know thyself. Okay. Oh, I know that I'm a vicious, unstoppable force. Okay, what lies beyond?
As I pulled the stone free, a sigh of sepulchral air escaped the inner chamber. I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold. These crypts, defiled caskets of Seraphim saints, bearing my brothers' names, and my own. The irony of Kain's blasphemous act rushed in on me with the crushing force of revelation. Were my hands not as bloody as these? Worse, I had spilled the blood of my brothers, these very comrades whose tombs lay ravaged before me.
Yes, Raziel, you were a Seraphim, born of the same force that all but destroyed your race. Before the dawn of the Empire, you were chosen. Kain, Nosgoth's solitary self-declared monarch, plundered this tomb and raised you from these crypts. Breathing his vampiric gift into your defiled corpses, he resurrected you as his favored sons.
Ooh, pretty cool. It's also cool that they include Melek. Some scratches on the wall there, so I wonder if Kain just scratched it because he's a bit like, ugh, I don't like Melek whatsoever. But yeah, Zephon, Malkaya, Raziel, Rahab, Duma, and Terrell. Ooh, that's a quick soul grab. The upcoming guys, the fandom calls him Morlock, but I don't think he officially has a name other than Tomb Guardian.
Heretic, you shall not pass.
Such loyalty to one who has you guarding this outpost like a chained dog. Do you prosper on the scraps he casts you?
Your insults will do nothing to blunt the agonies of your demise.
Kain killed me once. Behold the result. I have no more to fear from you.
Right, so that guy is a Trellum. Very dangerous. Yep, as you can see. They are the strongest enemy in the entire game, and they are the dangerous enemies in the game.
This relic has infused you with the power to compress and manipulate space. As your symbiotic weapon, the Soul Reaver is also thus enhanced. You may focus and project an orb of kinetic energy to strike objects that are otherwise beyond your reach.
Okay, very cool. You can aim it as well. Ooh. Sneaky, wasn't it? Well, I've got the thing for you. Ooh. No, that's just the block that just dropped down there. To be fair, we have to actually go this way. Ooh, shit. Yeah, if I don't have the Reaver, it's kind of like this cool, kind of like spherical, like orb thing. That's pretty cool. Let's progress onwards. I also just realised something, that I didn't mean to come this way first of all, like the Sarafan tomb. I meant to do some of the secret, but I blanked it. I blanked it out of my mind. It's fine. I'll just get to a checkpoint, a warp gate, and I'll do my thing. Just annihilating them. Yeah, so Ultralims have like this kind of force push kind of thing that they can do. But now I can do it. So it's enhanced the Reaver as well as like my TK abilities. My telekinesis, I suppose. Yes, that's what TK stands for. Also, you can just keep blasting these guys until they're just like all blooded, but it takes a while. Oh well, now that I have the TK blast, I can Ooh. Apparently that's an achievement right there, so I'm getting that one. Oh. His soul's gonna go away because he's hitting me. Stop hitting me. You actually did it, didn't you? I bet this guy's health regens fast as well. Yeah, oh god, okay. Yeah. Right, let's try and wall spike him. So as well as being like the toughest enemy, his health regens quicker than the standard vampire stock, it would seem. Just realised the error of my ways. I actually need to blast this. There we go. Oh, don't know why I'm walking backwards, I can just do that. No, you don't. It's pretty good though, like that ability, that telekinetic blast. So I can do that. I think I know what's down there. It's just a way to get back up here. Right, must go back to aerial first, because I've got the ability to crawl walls and climb walls and the TK blast. I can do a few of extra things. Ooh, this is the thing though. Is it this way or the other way? I think it's this way. It might not be this way, but we're gonna find out. This is that first shrine. Yep, it's not this one. So it's somewhere else. There's another place I need to go, another waterbed that I need to go into. Right, so that's outside Malkaya's place. Oh, it is over here. I just didn't see it for some reason. Interesting. Hi, he's friend. That's pretty cool. Oh, actually, this might be the point where I can do that glide for 30 seconds. Because this is an old throwback to Blood Omen 1. Hey, it's a giant skull fortress. Nutraptor's retreat. The lore is very cool in like this series. Ooh. Where did he go? He's not coming out because I don't feel any vibrations, so forget that guy. Ooh. You serious, aren't you? Get out of here. He burried all the way up the mountainside to hit me. Unaccessible because there's a block there. Right. This is just me on the hunt for a few more glyphs. Oh, interesting. I think you go slower if you're holding the R1 button. Like a slower glide. Perhaps that's the case. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Where to go from here? Ah, that answers that question. That's very interesting. I never noticed that they can... This is a first, by the way. I've never noticed that, like, there's in-game fighting, like, kind of like John Romero, John Carmack's Doom. I've never seen that before in my life, and that's not a lie. So, the enemies can infight if they hit each other at like very specific angles. Ah, right, okay. They still fighting? They are. Call me impressed. Yes, I am. I am impressed by that. Something new. There's always like new things that I've never known about this series, and there's been some other, I can't, for my great shame, I can't remember the YouTuber's name, but there's some Australian YouTuber who played the Legacy of Kain series for the first time, and even that guy, he was showing me things that I never knew were in like some of my favorite games of all time, especially Soul Reaver 2. He was showing off some things that I was just like, when was this a thing, you know? Like, I never knew about it. And I thought I knew quite a lot. Get out of town. Oh, is there something up there, actually? Not sure if we can get all the way up there. I don't think so, but you know what would be best if I save it before I attempt this. Alright. So it would seem like there would be something up there, wouldn't it? Oh, there's definitely something, because that's lowered. All this. Thought I was going to make that, but I didn't. Right, okay. Let's attempt a 30-second glide. Starting from now. I think this is well within the 30-second glide limit. The rules were a 30-second glide an updraft to help you. So I think I hit that threshold. I will just really quickly check to see if I got it. Okay, so I haven't got the glide as of yet, but my internet has went down, so I don't know if that is... I didn't mean to like blast like into there, but that was pretty cool. So I don't know if I got it or not. It might have happened, it might not. I might just call it for now for like trophy hunting and just concentrate on like playing the game. We do that, and then we jump up here, right? Yes. Over here to over here to over there. Just realised I could just save it and like do the right. Right, I'm gonna try it again. So I've saved. This is just gliding with style. Gliding with style. Did that do it? Let's quickly find. The answer was no, by the way. So I'll just have to try and figure that out at a different point. There's like a target there that says shoot me, so I will. There we go. I'll get that on the way out, but for now, we're in another shrine. This one's a bit of a long one, isn't it? Yes. Because there's blocks. Surprise, surprise. Block puzzles. Lots and lots of block puzzles to be had in this game. Whoosh. Right. These things are kind of like breathing like some spiritual energy into themselves or something like that, right? If you get in the right position, it makes a click noise. So there's that. Just gotta get it into the right position. Yep, that's that one. It's not just this first floor either, there's like another floor. Okay. Whoosh. Whoa. I do need 2 blocks in here to get a block off that corner wall. I need to remember that. To be fair, I think these are just empty blocks, aren't they? Okay. They're not just empty blocks, there's like other things as well here. It's his raw face there. No. That guy's is, though. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Push you down. Big guy, big hammer. It's big stone. That's what it is. It's big stone. Pretty sure that this is the right way to do this. Again, it'll make a click. There we go. That means it's right. If it doesn't make that click, it's not right. And this should do it. Right, another glyph. Now, if I had an instruction manual, it would say that that is the stone glyph. But I don't have an instruction manual. Whoa! Okay. Where to now? This one. I think this is where that we need to be going. Think. Not entirely too sure, you know. Oh, not too sure. There's something about the pipes. About blasting a hymn that would kill all the Zephyr on him in the upper levels. I'm not entirely too sure. Oh, is it literally like a... Hold on. Might be a certain decibel or something like that that we have to hit. That would kill them all. Wouldn't that be glorious? Thank you very much for doing that. That is wonderful. Give me that. Oh, I said give me that. I bet there's a certain, like, note that you have to hit. That will hit like a cutscene or something like that. Why am I even bothering with this? I don't know. I'm on a achievement hunt kick, I suppose. Instead of that, let's actually progress with the game and do like a few of the secrets that I do know. I can always come back to that later. Oh, I heard someone drop. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, I wonder where I have to go for the 30-second glide. It's very interesting. I can just look these things online afterwards. Because I'm pretty sure it's like a 30-second glide, which is quite a long one, you know. It's a very long one. Another shrine. Glyph shrine, that is. Nah. Wraith, be gone. This is like a... No, it's a circle in this. I'm just going to go back to the original view. It looks like that in the original, that mace. This is a really stupid note, but I was like, it's the mace of King Otmar. It's not. It is absolutely not. But like, I always like to think of it as that. As silly as that sounds. people who've only played Soul Reaver and never played Blood Omen are going, who's King Atmar? Long story. You can watch my Blood Omen 1 playthrough to find out who he is. Essentially, we need to get this mace all the way over. It's over there. I was like, did it actually land or did it not? It was actually pretty close. Let's just launch it in there. It's where I intended it to be, and there it is. Now let's hit this bell and be on our way. Funny enough, I've just realised I haven't actually shown what either of these glyphs actually do. So that's the force glyph, stone, sound glyph. Anyways, we need to get to the Sanctuary of the Clans. We don't have to get there, but I like to have Ariel's council, as Kain had her council as well. As she says, Ariel remembers what others have forgotten. So we get out of here, through here. I could show off the glyphs as well a little bit of what they do. So the stone one turns them to stone. Who would have thought? Although he looked like he just froze in place. But trust me, it turns them to stone. I think it's probably more evident in like the original version of the game. And sound glyph will just like stun them. So technically the sound one is just kind of it's not as good as yeah, it's not as good as the stone glyph in my opinion, the sound glyph. With the stone glyph, at least you can one hit kill them. But the sound one will just make them bleed for a bit. It's interesting that they had these glyphs in, and they had all these other ideas of having like elemental reavers and stuff like that in the game, but it never came into fruition. All the same, it's interesting. Interesting. I require Ariel's counsel. Now, it doesn't really do that much damage, the force push, until you hit me into a wall like that. Let's show it off. And yeah. Oops, daisies. That's basically all it does. It just stuns them. The other glyphs are definitely better. So how many do I have? I have 3 remaining. 2 of them are basically the same, except one is kind of like more... It's just a different visual flair, let's say. And the last glyph that you can get is it's pretty powerful, but it's essentially just an upgrade of like what came before. I think it just affects more enemies. Not really explaining this well. You'll see when we get them, because I'm going for them in this playthrough.
May you find peace here, Raziel. North of the Seraphim tomb, a desecrated abbey languishes, half drowned.
Okay. I suppose that compass will come into play then, if she says north, and like you're at the Seraphim tomb and you don't know where to go, but it says north. Both sides lead to the same place. This is just a bit of a quicker way of getting around, I suppose. Uh-oh, didn't mean to do that. Really did not mean to do that, because that was the big wind-up. I've gone wrong real fast. Right, we're not going through the Seraphim tomb again, we're just going to the warp gate. This is the one. Oh, you know what? We're getting towards the end of this episode, and if I save, it actually doesn't save me in my current location. Every time I reload the game, it always spawns you near the Elder God. So instead of like doing this huge next section that's going to be more than 5 minutes, I'm going to end the episode a bit shorter, and we're going to be continuing on next time. So if you have been enjoying my Soul Reaver Remastered playthrough, please do like and subscribe, and I shall be back next time with more of Soul Reaver. Right, until the next one, bye.